the rule of man, and it gives us the power to be able to have that prosperous and that happy life without all of the force, the fraud, the coercion by other people, by the government structure that we currently live by. So it's definitely going to ruffle some feathers, because some people feel as though we need that we need the government structure. We need these good help programs and these community outreach programs and these nonprofit organizations that, really does not benefit us. They really handicap us, and they keep us dependent upon the government. The prime law says no. Stand up, stop depending upon a handout, be responsible for yourself, become a self-reliant person, and we're going to remove those handicaps so that you can do that and that you can prosper and live the life that you were meant to live, and become that creative value without having those blockages that the government places upon businesses and individuals at this particular time.
Thank you, Karlton. You know what? We could have an entire show where we just talk about what initiatory force is.
Yes.
Because
I think you're getting me to think again. Michael, you're getting me to think again. I agree with you. The value that we're all giving tonight is so important for all of us. You're exactly right. The details are so crucial.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, reading the prime law, I think we can all agree that initiatory force is the prime evil. However, perhaps maybe we all can't agree on what initiatory force is. And
very good point.
I think that does warrant. Yeah, I think that does warrant some further discussion when we have the time.
I definitely am putting it down for a future program. And actually, everybody, this is a great time for us to take a short break because you've just talked about food for thought. I hope everybody who's listening just absorb what we've talked about so far, because we're just going to take a short break. You're listening to NTR Radio. This is NTR Neothink Radio. And this is Steve Fagan, and we will be right back.
NTR.
Cobbler. Now, doesn't that word give you a feeling of warmth, comfort? It does for me. And that's why Classic Cobbler is NTR's choice for homemade cobbler pies. Yum. Flaky, buttery crust with a perfect mix of fruits and spices. One big bite into your choice of blueberry, which is my favorite, apple, peach, blackberry, cherry, or pineapple. Classic Cobbler offers specialty pies such as key lime, egg custard, and pecan. Classic Cobbler offers cakes. Custom cakes are buttermilk cream, red velvet silk, and German chocolate. Okay, now I have to upgrade my order. Order with me at ClassicCobbler.com. That's ClassicCobbler.com. Yum.
NTR is always on the search for quality products and services for our staff and for you, our listeners. One of those products is Monavie. Since 2005, Monavie has been a leader in the health and wellness industry. Monavie is a convenient beverage. Just 2 ounces a day and you'll feel the difference. Learn more about this amazing product. Contact Mike Sunderoff. Go to our website, ntrtalk.com, and click on the banner of the bottles of Monavie. Cheers. Buy, sell, or trade at this brand new auction site. udealmisc.com offers an extremely low cost to sellers, keeping more of your hard-earned dollars in your pocket. A special offer to new users. You'll receive 20 free basic listings and a $5 credit for every referral. Low cost to sellers and the convenience of PayPal. Buy, sell, or trade. Visit udealmisc.com. That's the letter U, dealmisc.com.
It's a new way of thinking, my friends. It's Neothink. Phone member services at 1-800-480-2336 or visit neothink.com.
NTR
Neothink Radio Network.
Next year, Atlas Limousine will be celebrating 20 years in the business. They serve over 1,000 cities worldwide, and their staff is available 24 hours a day. From personal to corporate, Atlas Limo offers many choices for your transport pleasure. Sedans, stretch limos, SUVs, vans, minibuses, they even have party buses up to 55 passengers. With excellent customer care and so many choices, it's no wonder Atlas Limo is celebrating 20 years in the business. Celebrate with them. Phone Atlas Limousine and Sedan Services at 1-888-266-2852. That's 1-888-266-2852. Or visit atlaslimo.com. Let them know that Neothink Radio sent you.
NTR. Neothink Radio Network. Welcome back to NTR, Neothink Radio, on the road to the White House with the 12 Visions Party. And now your host, Steve Fagan.
Again, we are with Michael Dilworth. We are with Loren Taylor, Tom Cary, Larry Wert, and Karlton Roberts. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, Steve. I don't think we can ever talk enough about the prime law. The prime law guarantees the conditions by forbidding the use of initiatory force, fraud, or coercion by any person, group against any individual's property or contract. Okay, that was the last line in the preamble. Now, I think we should really get into the meat of the prime law and really break down the Article 1, 2, and 3, because Article 1 says something very important, which was basically said in that last line of the preamble. The other two articles say some important things also, and they are there for a reason. Before we move forward here, I just wanted to ask Tom Cary what your thoughts were on basically what's said in Article 1, where no person, group of persons, or government shall initiate force.
We see this every day we live. Karlton brought up the fact that taxes are voluntary. However, if you're not voluntary enough, they will happily throw you in jail for it or take everything you have. So you are coerced into paying those. And there's many, many other examples. That's just the one that sticks in our minds because we all hate that. But it goes on. It goes deeper than that. The new laws that have been going into action left and right and feeding the system, telling people that basically if they don't do it just this way, they will pay the consequences. And that is initiatory force and coercion thrown together. And that's why the prime law has to go into effect. That's why we need the prime law. The prime law is going to prevent that. It's going to allow us to experience something that hasn't been experienced in this country for a long time. And it's something that the Founding Fathers experienced, although they paid dearly for it because blood was shed. And that is freedom. And we no longer understand that terminology and what it really means. We think we do, but we really don't. Can you imagine after fighting the war with England and winning and literally being free of the rule of the crown? I can't. I don't think anyone alive today can possibly think or feel what they were feeling at that time. But I can tell you one thing I'm very sure of. They felt free. And that's what the prime law will do for us. Again, that's why initiatory force and fraud and coercion, they've got to be stopped, and the prime law will do that.
There's two other parts to the prime law that I think really deserve some attention by us here today. And that is, we'll start with Article 2. Force is morally and legally justified only for the protection from those who violate Article 1. Article 2 defines what government is. Part of government that you will see and should see is where government enforces Article 1 and Article 2 together, where force is morally and legally justified only for protection from those who violate Article 1.